You mentioned the corporate accounts that you guys are signing up with and whatnot. And I get it, like subconsciously, okay, happy employees, better productivity, da-da-da-da. Like I kind of get the pitch. But in the current market where like money's getting harder to come by, inflation, interest rates are up, companies are like, tightening their belts and cutting costs. How do you explain to, let's say you go to ABC Mortgage Company and you're like, you got a lot of employees working from home. You got a lot of people that are just coming out of 3 years of massive amounts of stress. It was like 2 years, the busiest the mortgage business has ever been. And then this year, everybody's just eating dog doo-doo because rates are up and prices are a mess and whatnot. And we can play this music and your client, your employees will be in a better mood. They'll have better interactions. They'll respond to more emails per hour. Like, how can you guys actually measure the ROI of a company that pays, I'm just going to throw a number out there, $20,000 for your playlist, hey, we're going to take a break every 20 minutes for 10 deep breaths, and you're going to have this music playing in the background that's going to soothe your soul and frequency you to a more intelligent underwriter. Like, how in the hell do you quantify that?
Yeah. So, the first thing is the guy that is in charge of our workplace wellness program has 27 years experience in the workplace, workplace wellness space. And so one of the things that we developed in this program is we go in and we say, what are your top three, on your insurance, what are the top three claims that you're working with? So we look, every company is different. So you're basically customizing a program for each company. Right. And you're going in and you're saying, give us a year. Let's show that we can lower these numbers by 10, 15% in all of these three categories. Let's make these the focus targets that we're going for. And if we can show that we're lowering these claims, that is saving you money every year. And also the head of our program has a lot of tricks up his sleeve, I would just say, as far as like getting money from insurance, because insurance wants you to lower your claims. So They're not paying out all these claims. So there's a lot of companies that actually have money that is available for you to invest in these types of programs that will almost pay for these programs that we're offering to these companies. So there's insurance that can be, programs that are available that they can take advantage of. There's also the return on investment is lowering the claims, lowering the insurance costs that they're paying out every year, and then showing like, hey, this is actually helping our employees. And so the app that we have will also track the interactions. And so there's also like a survey that the employees fill out. Like, when you came in today, what is your pain level? 7 or a 10, where are you at? And then afterwards, they're asked the same questions. Where are you at now after this event? And so there's also companies that are doing things like heart rate monitors and different things like that to get more, analytics, pulled in for, and being able to track data points better. But yeah, so it's basically something that is totally non-woo-woo. It's something that you can actually see the changes, in the employees and the claims dropping, and also just the testimonials that we get. We really encourage people to really to incentivize these programs, and that's one of the biggest things, is that you have something that's a physical, tangible product that they can hold, meditation sprays and different, aromatherapies and things like that. So there's something there for them tangible. And then you have these in-person events that we train their employees to host and do once or twice a month where they're engaging. And then we also really are working with the companies to incentivize, hey, if you have 2 events a month and then you have them listening to the music at their workstation and they complete this each month, let's give them 2 hours off, the last Friday of the month, where the whole company gets out 2 hours early. And so we're seeing these where the companies are incentivizing these programs. There's huge jumps in the people that are willing to try it. And then the people that are trying it, about 78% of the people are sticking with it, where they're actually saying, oh, this really does make a difference in the way I sleep, or I made my biggest sale after lunch after doing my mindfulness meditation, and things like that. So it's really interesting, man. I feel like, again, we come back to COVID happened and companies started looking at mental health and workplace wellness in a different way.
Yeah. You mentioned, 528 hertz is the love beat. We need to find the lead generation hertz, because that's where my passion is. I've written a book on lead generation. I'm always trying to get my coaching clients to lead generate and prospect. And I'm like, what's the what's the frequency that's going to put people in a mood to like make warm calls? These aren't cold calls. I'm not asking people to sell encyclopedias or Bibles door to door. I'm like, dude, call people you've done business with before. Like, get in the right frame of mind. Go for a walk if you have to. You know, shut off all the distractions and like just call the people who you know are potential referral sources. And the pushback I get from people to do the things that they know they need to do in their business is crazy. So I need like the 3-minute mindfulness 479 hertz is going to put people in a lead generation mode. So if you can find that, I'll buy it from you.
Okay.